Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator here in Alma, Missouri. Got a few things to do. It is the beginning of October. One of which is our cornfield is finally ready to harvest, but unfortunately it just got done raining about an hour or two ago. And we have bales to pick up. Where did the bales come from? Well, I went ahead and mowed all of the grass around the farm, including around the fields, so we have quite a few to pick up. But while I was actually getting this picked up, we need to go to town and get this to the shop. I've already called ahead. They have an opening for me this morning. And while we're in town, we're going to get this filled up with some fuel as well, because we are getting low and you may hear the chirps coming through. But the reason why I went ahead and mowed the grass around the farm, did not do it around the house because I don't have a little riding mower yet. That is something in the future I hope to get. Well, I will get, it's just a matter of when. And not to mention a way to get it to the house. But the reason why I mow the grass is because I need a little bit more income. We are currently sitting at $17,521. I have not paid off any loans. I will get that pulled up here shortly. But if you saw in the just outside the house, I don't know if you caught it, but we do have an actual pickup truck. I found it for dirt cheap, and yeah, Paul actually came to town, and he got himself a little Civic. So hopefully, I didn't see where he parked it, but he's telling me about it. He was ranting and raving about it, and I just got really confused because he's always been like a bigger vehicle kind of guy, because he is a bigger kind of guy like me. As Gabriel Iglesias would say, we're not fat, we're fluffy. And I have a meeting soon with the farmer over here, so we can kind of work something out as far as contracts and things like that. So that's in the works, hopefully, for today. I need to see just how long it's going to take for my truck to get worked on, or my tractor. So I'm hoping I can make it to get at least this load, so that way I have the funds to get the tractor worked on. I just gotta find the gas station in town because I have no idea where that's at. Of course, we gotta wait on traffic. Alright, coming over here. It's kind of sad, in my opinion, that we can't go any farther than here. So, I mean, we can't go drive around the neighborhood. You know, this would be a great map, I think, to get started on doing a get this unloaded, to do a landscaping company. It'd be even better if we could get around to these areas. Oh, wow. Not too bad as far as bales go. 870 a bale, it looks like. I'll take it. Oh, let's pull up the map here. Apparently I had a small penalty. Not sure for what. Okay, there's the gas station. I need to go get fuel in this thing. So we are going to take a right. And I just... Oh, train. Which no one's going to be coming from that way. Should be just over here on the left. Is this the gas station that we were talking about? Wow. I guess so. Ooh, that was not cheap. $1,000 to fuel this thing from almost empty. Yikes. Alright, now we got 2 of 3 things done. Granted, I still have all those other bales, but I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all of that. I guess I could have stopped and gotten this tractor cleaned up, but alright. Fine, dude. You wanna go around me? Go around me. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, repainting is 41,000. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's just do a repair. Even then, that's 9,816, almost 10 grand. Paint doesn't look too shabby on it anyway. Most of it's covered in dirt as it is, so. Probably should have done that without the trailer, but if I'm coming to town, I'm gonna, you know, make a trip out of it. Kind of like what I do in real life, living out in the country. If I'm going to town, it better be because I'm either going to work or I got like 5 different things to do. So, hug that right side, and these guys just blow through that stop sign. I've already been in a couple near accidents because of that. I need to give him a call. I do have his phone number. I just need to give him a call to see exactly what time is good for him. Because I want to get with him, and like I mentioned in the last video or two, I'm only looking to basically make a deal with one farmer, preferably one of my neighbors, and see what we can do. So basically, I help him, he helps me, and then we're both good to go. Whether there's money involved, that is, we'll play it by ear. Things the way it's going to come down to. But like I said, we do have a cornfield to harvest. I think what I'm gonna do, since like I said, it just got done raining about an hour or 2 ago, you can still see water standing in the fields. I'm gonna work on collecting all these bales. I'm not gonna run into town just yet, but after getting the truck or the tractor worked on, we're sitting at about 13 grand, 13,500. So not the greatest situation, so I will be getting these bales to town. Ooh, one thing I don't think I've told you guys is we have an agreement with the city, or with the town, and we are now subsidized. Basically, we told them our plan for everything, how we want to run our farm, and they agreed that it should be good for the community, and they agreed to help subsidize, to help us get on our feet and get things going in the right direction. See, we do have our combine ready to go. We actually didn't do too bad of a job. I did most of the pickup and such at last night because I knew the rain was coming. So I went ahead and got most of the bales. I think it had just started raining when I was getting things finished up with the bales, so some of these bales aren't going to be the greatest just because the outsides are a little wet, or the grass is a little wet as I was baling it, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and work on this. probably by the time I get most of these, if not all of these picked up, the corn should be good to go. So I will catch up with you guys then. Alright, we just got done getting everything loaded up. Looks like we have a total of 89 bales here, not including the... oh, that's where Paul parked. Not including the 24 that we already took to town. Since he parked there, I'm going to pull up a little bit farther. So this is the truck that we bought. Saw it on a for sale sign. Did someone leave the lights on? Oh. I think that mod's broken now. It was working yesterday. So we might be getting a new truck again. Anyway, since we tabbed over here, regardless, expected yield 59%. Yikes. This is another field that we haven't done anything with. Let's get the harvester unfolded here. I need to set a course play here as well. Let's get into the field though first. There we go. Yes, we are going to get all of that done as well, as far as the we'll do 3 headlands. Do sharp, or going clockwise, that's fine. Not gonna skip anything. Generate. Ooh, that was quick. Straw swath, that's what we're after. That's what I was looking for. Let's go ahead and activate all of that. Yes, allow the Pathfinder in turns. We'll just throw on current waypoints, just because in the event that I need to do something, we can. And I'm kind of curious, because this is a decent sized tank. I'm sure we will need to unload it, of course. For as big as this field is, we will need to unload it a couple different times. But yeah, looks like we might be yielding about 80%, 75 to 80%, give or take. Definitely not the greatest that I want to have on my fields as far as the yield goes, but it's a yield nonetheless. According to course play here, we're looking at about 2 hours for harvesting. I don't know if we're going to be able to do all of this in that time frame, but oh well. I'm just looking at my yield here. I wonder if I can blow this up for you guys to see it. Yeah. No, but you can kind of see the yield of our other 2 fields. Yeah, they weren't the greatest. I had some green in field 3 with the oh, what was it? The stuff I wasn't sure how to handle, and it ended up being we just had to mow it down and then bale it. We ran the tedder over it and dried it out. Alfalfa. Yeah, that stuff. The whole deal with the Alfredo kind of made me remember it. But yeah, being in a harvester, so relaxing to me, at least in the game. I know there's a lot more that, you know, if I was doing it in real life, I'd have to be keeping an eye on things like that, but at least in game, it's just very relaxing to me. And the line that you kind of see around field 4 there is for me mowing, because I was kind of getting into the field a little bit, so it was treating that as me harvesting the field. So unfortunately, those greens are not going to stay there. So, which stinks, because I'd love to see the green all the way through this field, and probably in the next one that we do. So, speaking of fields, since we got some time, field 9, I believe. Yeah, field 9 we put barley in it. And field 3 is oilseed radish. Both of these... No. One of these 3... Wow. This is already showing to be ready to harvest. However, we don't harvest oilseed radish. At least not to my knowledge. It gets tilled in to the ground. And actually, I'm going to see if it can stay there. And of course, field 4 needs plowed. I can't plow it until we harvest, so harvesting takes priority right now. We're gonna see if we can keep that field going until spring. Kind of keep it as a cover crop. I may do the same with this field here that we're harvesting, although something tells me we may be kind of past that point. Yeah, I may do a winter. Well, I can't exactly do winter wheat because, yeah. Although wheat may not be a bad thing by the time we get done harvesting. Ooh, no, we still got time. We can. I think I'll just do another field of oilseed radish, or I could do alfalfa. That's a possibility. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do for that. I think we'll just do the oilseed radish and be done with it. Where are you going? Oh, he's going to dump. Wow, we made it almost halfway around the field before needing to do empty. Yeah, at first I'm like, where are you going? You're missing all of this. Yeah, gotta love courseplay. Good thing it doesn't do anything to the field it's currently working in. I wish it wouldn't be so close to the field edge, though. That's just kind of unnerving to me. So yeah, that's the one field there that we planted. Nice and green as our harvester drives into the field again. And that is the oilseed radish there on the other one with the nice big pool of water. Even though we do have that drainage down there. That brown field there on the other side of the little creek is a plot that I am wanting to purchase before too long. Field 8. But unfortunately, it's not cheap. It's valued at $141,000. The other one I would love to get is this guy here, and that's $44,000. And of course, eventually 2, 9, and 20. Even though that's just mainly woods there. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Maybe 6 and 13. But again, they're not cheap by any means either. And that's the BGA right there. Unfortunately, I can't purchase it this way. I can buy everything else, but oh well. Okay, you do you, bud. Yeah, we're gonna definitely upgrade the header. This is a very dinky header, in my opinion. Granted, I would love to increase the capacity, but I don't know if we can do that with this combine. So many things I'm wanting to do. I did mention something about showing you guys this. As you can see, there's been a couple times where I could have paid off these smaller loans, But at the same time, yeah. And we are slowly paying them off. However, our monthly income doesn't quite match up to our monthly outflow in that regards. Kind of wish it did. Yeah, kind of show you this as well. Construction cost. That's because I put up a couple of flags, to be honest, up there at the front. Property income. Interesting. Didn't realize I brought that much in. Vehicle running costs. Maintenance. No leases yet. As of yet. That may be in the works before too long. Nothing in productions. That's how much we've sold in terms of bales. So bales are definitely helping us out. As is selling our product. Oh, that's because I had 155,000 in new vehicles apparently. Okay. That's equipment too, because I bought plow and a couple other things to help us out. So, which includes a spreader for lime and fertilizer. Really? I like this John Deere. Okay. Guess that didn't work for it. And this is why I use the current waypoints. So that way when things like that happen, I can easily find my way to where we were working and get back going in the right way. I know I said I wouldn't hire a worker, but at the same time, I have it set up to where when Courseplay is running, we're the ones in the cabin. So we're not paying anyone anything. At least that's the way I'm treating it, and I do have it set up for that, where Courseplay worker does not earn anything. Once we start working with contracts and things like that, that's when I'll start bumping that back up and paying the worker to run our equipment. That's kind of the roundabout way I'm treating this. I'm doing it as best as I can with the tools I'm given. What can I say? Unfortunately, that pickup that we got, I thought it was going to work out fine, but apparently not. So, considering it just isn't wanting to function right, so I'm going to be selling that truck and trying to find something equivalent to it definitely equivalent to it in terms of price, but hopefully something that I might be able to actually hook up a trailer to. So, there we go. Now we're back going. I think I might look into, this might be actually one of my first leases, will be a decent truck for the farm. One that I can actually get a snowplow on, because I don't know what kind of winter we're going to have here. Don't know if we're going to get a lot of snow, if it's just going to be mild or what, but I do want to get a pickup truck to where I can actually plow if need be. At the very least, it's going to be plowing to the shed, because I don't have any animals. I don't need to do anything crazy around the farm, but I do want to be able to get to the shed where the equipment is and get around the grain bins if needed. So that's basically where I am wanting to do the plowing, and of course, you know, getting in and out of the house. That's for certain a given. So, but yeah, still trying to be very much open with my finances in this game. I'm trying to not cheat anything, and so far I haven't. I think the only thing I might have cheated a little bit per se would be like the lime that I spread, but here one of the first things I'm going to be buying and placing is going to be a rock crusher, and I'm going to be turning on fieldstone, so that way we can make our own lime. That's kind of what the reason why I kind of cheated in the lime, is because I kind of treated it like we made it already. I know we haven't, obviously, clearly, but maybe we just got it, you know, dirt cheap from a neighbor. So maybe that's where I got the idea to do that with. So, I can't help but, you know, to unfortunately do little cheaty stuff, and all it is using the power tools and filling the vehicle this way. Sometimes when I'm not recording, it's the easiest thing for me to do, but at the same time, it wasn't on camera, but I do want to kind of be open with you guys in that regard, that I may occasionally cheat in that way. I'm not cheating in money, because yes, I can come in here to power tools, come over here to add, remove money, and do it that way, but I'm trying not to do that. I have a bad habit of doing that with almost every single save game I got. So I'm trying to do something a little differently with this playthrough, as I mentioned many times in the past. But I'm at the same time, I'm trying to do something a little different than what I normally do with these games. So trying to play this a little bit more realistically as best as I can. Maybe we'll find a map that I like, that I can get into and, you know, legitimately start from scratch, like my pickup truck and a chainsaw type of deal. You know, start off something like that. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I will try to make that into the works. I mean, most of you guys have been pretty quiet with comments on my videos, so I think part of it may be just the algorithm. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you guys haven't been watching too many of my videos recently. Again, that may just be YouTube doing its thing, which is fine. It is what it is. For those of you who have subscribed, I definitely appreciate what you've done, and the few of you who have made comments on my videos, I appreciate those as well. And if you haven't noticed, I do respond. I do try to make comments back, so but I think while we work on this, I think I'm going to call the video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see, or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just a select few here and there. Try to subscribe, guys. Like I said, definitely thank you, and I greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I think what I'm going to do is toss you into that old equipment pile and have you start sorting things. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So anyway, with all of that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.